Good morning, students. Myself, Professor P.B. Ingde, and today we have to conduct the lecture number 2. Okay. So today our title is today's title is solar geometry. Okay, this is very IMP topic, guys. On this topic always ask the question, explain the solar radiation geometry. So before discussion of the solar radiation geometry, first of all we discuss the some following concept. Okay, so let's we discuss here. So suppose this is the earth, we know that this is the earth. Okay, this is the north positions. Okay, this is the south pole positions. Yes or no? Yes. This position is nothing but the equators. Okay. So here some concept will be given here. If observed here, suppose this is the observer. If you observe this position is the observer. We know that all the observer is situated here on the earth's surface. So what is, there is a first definition, celestial spheres. What is this definitions? So what is this definition? During the clear night, means complete night is clear night in the sky, the star, planets and moon, okay, the star, planets and moon etc are located the same distance away from the observer. Means from this observer, whatever we observed, star, planets, moon, so all this away from the observer but at a same distance. Okay, the sky may be conveniently be assume a large sphere. Okay, means when you observe from the earth surface and we observed completely a large sphere. Okay, this imaginary transparent sphere surrounding the earth is called as the celestial sphere, guys. Okay, the imaginary transparent sphere surrounding the earth is called as celestial sphere. We know that this is the earth, and suppose we observe here, so we observing this one sphere like that. So this is nothing but what is that is called as the celestial spheres. Yes or no? Yes. So here some of the definition, guys. Here we discuss this definition also. Zenith. First definition, what is zenith? Zenith means which point? It is a point on the celestial sphere over the observer heads, that is called as the zenith. If you observe in this diagram, so this point is nothing but the which point? Zenith points. How to define this? It is a point on the celestial sphere over the observer head, that is called as the zenith. Second definition, guys, nadir. What is the nadir? It is a point on the celestial sphere diametrically opposite. What is diametrically opposite to the zenith? It is completely diametrically opposite to the zenith. These positions. This is the zenith opposite to this. That is called as the nadir points. Second definition. Third is what is visible horizon. What is? It is appears to an observer that the celestial sphere meets the ground, and the location of this apparent meeting is called as visible horizons. Yes or no? Yes. So this one, if you observe this point, that is called as the visible horizons. Okay, how to define once again? It appears to an observer that the celestial sphere meets the ground. Celestial sphere meets the ground. Okay, suppose there is a meeting at this position on the ground. The location of this apparent meeting is called as visible horizons. Okay. Fourth definition, astronomical horizon. It is a circles on a celestial sphere, the plane of which pass through the central of the earth, normal to the lining joining from center of earth and zenith, that is called as the astronomical horizons. If you observe here, guys, there is a definition of this. What is astronomical horizons? Yes or no? Yes. So there is also another is north celestial sphere for equator, north celestial sphere for observer, celestial equator for observer, celestial equator for earth equators. Yes or no? Yes. Now then another definition, poles of the earth. So which are the poles? We know there are two poles, north pole and south pole. So look at the definition, the points mark on a earth's surface at and axis of rotation of a earth called poles of the earth. One as north while other as a south. This definition always asked in exam, poles of earth. Then another is earth equators. The earth equator is a great circle normal to the earth axis. Okay, this position, if you consider, this is the earth equators. Yes or no? Yes. These are the poles, north and south. This position, this is all kind of the equators. We know the equator, guys. Okay. So how define? Earth equator is a great circle normal to the earth axis. We know that this is the earth axis. If you consider this earth axis, it is perpendicular or normal to this equators. Okay. Dividing the distance between the earth poles along its surface into the two equal parts. That is called as the earth equator. Another is a meridian. So imaginary great circle passing through the reference point Royal Observer Greenwich outside the London, and two poles intersecting the equator at right angle is called as the meridians. Okay. And last definition, what is longitude? It is the angular distance of a location measured east or west from the prime meridian, that is called as the longitude, guys. So you should know all these simple definitions, very simple definition, guys. You should know whenever we explain this solar radiation geometry, right? Okay. Now another is very IMP definition. Now we have to discuss the this is very IMP. This is very IMP definition. This definition always asked in exam. So if you observe here, this is the earth, guys. This is the earth. This line is come, that is called as the solar radiations. These are the solar radiations. Okay. This solar radiation come from what is? It is come from the suns. Okay. So here, guys, we will define the first angle. What is? Angle of latitudes. So this latitude angle is shown by the letter phi letters. Okay. So how define this latitude angles? It is very easy. If you observe in that figure, I show the in another figure, this one. This phi angle is latitude angles. Okay. These are the solar radiation. If you consider, these are the solar radiations. This is our complete earth, and this phi is nothing but the what is? Latitudes. Okay. How define this latitude? You see here. Okay, this phi. So it is a vertical angle between the line joining that point of the location to the center of earth. Okay. If you consider, this is the point P, this point is joining with the center of earth, OP. Yes or no? Yes. And its projection on an equatorial plane. So suppose this is a center C, and if you consider the projection on where? On equator plane. If you consider that position, suppose this is the P dash. So CP dash is nothing but the projections. The projection on equatorial planes. Okay. When the point is north of equator, the angle is positive, and when the south, it is negative. That is the definition of angle of latitudes. Once again, it is a vertical angle between the line joining from that point of location to the center of earth and its projection on equatorial plane. This angle is nothing but the latitude angles. Okay, guys. So this is the north and south, then another is the east and west. Okay. So when the point is north of equator, the angle is positive, and when in south, then angle is negative. This phi is positive for which pole? For north equator, and phi is negative for which equator? South directions. Okay. Now another definition, guys, is observed here. What is declination angle? This declination angle shown by the letter delta. So what is the definition? It is the angle between a line extending from the center of a sun to the center of earth and the projection of this line upon the earth equator planes. Okay. You observe here, that is the declination. This is the sun, this is the earth, this is the north pole, this is the south pole, and this line is equator, and this angle is what is? Declinations. It is shown by the letter delta. So if you observe in definition, what is it is the angle between the line extending from the center of a sun to the center of earth. This is the center of sun, and this is the center of earth. The line extending from center of a sun to the center of earth. Okay, and the projection of this line upon the earth equator plane. And what is the projection? The projection on this equator planes in this angle is nothing but the declination angles. Okay, so it is positive when measured above the equator plane, and it is in the northern hemisphere. Okay, if you measure in above, it is positive. If you measure in below, then it is negative, guys. Then how to calculate the declination angle? This declination angle delta is calculated by using this formula. It is very IMP. 23.45 sine 360 plus 284 plus n upon 365. N is nothing but the day of year. Okay, suppose if you consider the 1st Jan means what is the value of the n is 1. If you consider the 31st Jan, so what is the value of the n? It is 31st, and total year it is n is equal to what is 365 days. So it is very IMP. Now another angle is what is hour angle. It is shown by the letter omega. So how to define? It is an angle representing the position of a sun with respect to clock hour and with reference to sun position at 12 noon. It is called as the hour angles. Yes or no? Yes, guys. Suppose I show this hour angle is here. Okay, so hour angle, what is the formula? Is omega. Omega is equal to plus minus 12 minus solar time into the 15 degree. Yes or no? Yes. And if you consider this one, this position is for hour angle. So this is the solar time, 9 hours. Suppose this is the morning 6 hour, 9 hour, then 12 noon. This is the 4 noons, means in early morning. This is the afternoon. This is the 15 and this is 18. Okay, 15 hours and 18 hours. So this hour angles, if you observe, this is positive for in which situation? In morning situation, then negative for which situation? In noon situations. And at 12 position, the hour angle is what is? If you consider here, this is the 12 hours, means here is a 0 positions. Yes or no? Yes. If you put here 12 minus 12, the hour angle is omega becomes 0. At this position, if you put in formula 12 minus solar time is 3. So 12 minus 3, it is what is? 9 hours. 12 minus 3, it is 9 hours. You put here 9. So 12 minus 3, solar time for this 9 hours in early 9. So what is 12 minus 3? 3. This 15, what is? 45 degree. That position 45. If you consider the 6 hour position in early morning, so 12 minus 6, what is? 6 multiplied by 15, it is what is? 90 degree. So at noon position, the hour angle is negative. At early morning, the hour angle up to the 12, it is positive, guys. Now another important diagram. Look at this diagram, very IMP. Solar radiation geometry for a horizontal surface. Or a horizontal surface. Okay, so this is the horizontal surface we consider here. This is the north, this is south, this is east, and this is the west. Okay, we know that from the sun, the solar radiation is emitted. This is the sun rays come from the sun. So here is the so many angles. First angle is which one? Inclination angle or altitude angle. It is shown by the letter alpha. Very IMP definition, this ones. Okay, another is a zenith angle, then solar azimuth angle also. So if you observe here, this is the sun rays. I have to show this diagram in another diagram, then we will be explain this one is also. This one, this is the sun, this is the north, this is the south, this is the east, this is the west. Suppose this is the thing, but what is sun rays? These positions, this is the sun rays. So if you consider this theta z is nothing but the which angle? Zenith angle. So how to define the zenith angle? The zenith angle is defined as the angle made between the sun rays and normal to the horizontal surface, nothing but the zenith angles. Very simple. The angle between these sun rays and this normal to this particular horizontal surface, that is called as the zenith angle, and it is shown by the letter how much? It is shown by the letter theta z. Same definition will be here, guys. It is the angle between the sun rays. This is the sun rays particularly come from the sun. Okay. And perpendicular or normal to the horizontal plane. This is our plane. This is the normal. This line if you observe. This is the normal to the horizontal plane. As shown in figure. Okay. The zenith angle is complete of altitude angle. What is? Alpha plus theta z is equal to the 90. Hence, at sunrise and sunset, the zenith angle is plus minus. During the sunrise, the zenith angle is positive, and during the sunset, the zenith angle is negative. The positive value for sunrise and negative value for sunset. Yes or no? Yes. If you observe in this diagram also, guys, we know this is a zenith angle, this is the east and west. We know the sunrise from east and sunset in west direction. So in this position like that, if you consider, right? So during these positions, this particular explanation will be given here. Which one? The zenith angle is complete altitude, means what is? Alpha plus theta z is 90. Hence at sunrise and sunset, the zenith angle is plus minus 90 degree. Positive value of the sunrise and negative value for a sunset, right? Now another angle is what is? There is a altitude angle is alpha. If you consider these alpha angles, this one is alpha. So how to define this alpha angle? This angle, so the angle between the sun rays, we know this line is nothing but the sun rays. Angle between the sun rays and its projection on horizontal surface. This QP is nothing but the projections on horizontal surface. This is the projections. इंजीनियरिंग ड्राइंग आप पढ़े होंगे बच्चों, जैसे ये लाइन है, इसके प्रोजेक्शन कहाँ आएंगे? इसके प्रोजेक्शन ऐसे नीचे आएंगे. ये लाइन है हमारी, ये समझो PQ है, इसके प्रोजेक्शन क्या हो गया? P डैश Q डैश. तो उसी तरह ये जो दिख रहा है आपको, सपोज SP हमारा सनराइज है, तो इसके प्रोजेक्शन कौन से हो गए? SQ हो गए, सॉरी PQ हो गया. तो उसी के बीच में ये एंगल बना है अल्फा. The angle between the sun rays and its projection on horizontal surface is known as inclination angle, and is shown in figure. It could be seen that sunrise and sunset, the angle alpha is 0. Yes or no? Yes. Means during the sunrise and during the sunset, the alpha becomes 0. Yes or no? Yes. Because during the sunset, it is just overlap over the west line, angle is 0. And during the east, suppose it overlap, this angle is also 0, guys. Okay. Now third angle is what is? Solar azimuth angle. It is shown by the letter what is? Gamma s. Where is the gamma s? This position is gamma s. So it is the angle on horizontal plane, because we know that this is the horizontal plane is considered on our surface. So it is the angle on horizontal plane between the line due to south. This is a line due to south. This position is line due to south positions. And the projection of the sun rays on horizontal plane. We know the QP is a projection. Okay. So there is an angle made between which angle? Solar azimuth angle gamma. Yes. So once again I define. It is the angle on horizontal plane between the line due to south and the projection on a sun rays on horizontal planes. It is considered a positive when is measured from a south toward the west. Means in that direction if you measure, this angle is plus, and suppose if you measured from in which direction, this means suppose north to west, this angle becomes negative, guys. Okay, so this is the solar azimuth angles. I show in this figure also here. This gamma s solar azimuth angles. This is the altitude angles. Okay, we know during this position this angle becomes positive, right? And this alpha s altitude angle and theta z, these are the vertical angles, and this gamma is nothing but which angle regarding for a horizontal point of view. Now another is what is surface azimuth angles. So if you consider the surface, guys, so what is here in that surface, we have to put the some objects will be there, means solar radiation for inclined surface. In this figure I show more clearly. Here I put up this object is here, this object I put here, I erase this portion for our understanding point of view. Right. So this is the object, this is the inclined surface. This inclined surface we have to put up here now. This inclined surface. Okay. So if you put up the inclined, then there is a use of the word is what is surface. This gamma. This gamma is if you observe theirs. Yes or no? Yes. So once again here what we consider, this is if you observe this red line dash line. I change the color. Suppose for your understanding point of view, if you consider this one, so this line is what is normal to this collectors, this surface. If you consider inclined surface, this line is normal. If you observe here, this is perpendicular. I mean, this is our collectors. If you consider the collectors, right, and there is this normal is considered there is perpendicular. So this make the 90 degree, this line. Suppose I give this number, suppose whatever the name, suppose normal means Mn. So this Mn is normal to these collectors. Okay. And where is this projection? The projection is this one. This is the projection of this normal to the collector M dash N dash. So how this surface azimuth angle, the angle between the line due to sight and projection of normal to the collector on horizontal surface, that is called as the surface azimuth angles. Okay. So same definitions here. Surface azimuth angle, this gamma angle, if you observe here, this gamma, right? So how to define? It is the angle on the horizontal plane between the line due to south and horizontal projection of a normal to the inclined plane surface. Okay, that is called as the surface azimuth angle. It is considered a positive when is measured from साउथ टुवर्ड द वेस्ट एज शोन इन फिगर्स। बराबर है बच्चों, क्योंकि ये जो लाइन परपेंडिकुलर थी ये कलेक्टर को थी और ये कलेक्टर को जो नॉर्मल था ये उसका प्रोजेक्शन है, कौन सा, Q2P। ये एंगल बना ये QP और ये लाइन ड्यू टू साउथ के बीच में, इसको कहते हैं हम सरफेस एजिम्यूथ एंगल्स। ओके, नाउ अनदर डेफिनेशन गाइस हियर, simple definition, tilt angle or slope angle, it is shown by the letter beta. This is our collectors and this is that tilt. Why we explain this all this definition? Because of this definition we have to design our all solar collector instruments. आप लोगों ने आपके घर के ऊपर देखा होगा सोलर कलेक्टर लगा रहता है, लेकिन वो सीधा रखते कि हम नहीं, उसको हम कुछ स्लोप में रखते हैं। द फेस इज टुवर्ड्स द साउथ। ये जो कलेक्टर एंगल है ये दिख रहा है आपको स्लोप एंगल, दैट इज द एंगल इन दिस सिचुएशन वी हैव टू पुट अप अवर द सोलर कलेक्टर्स। सो दिस इज द टिल्ट एंगल और स्लोप। हाउ इज डिफाइन? इट इज द एंगल बिटवीन द इंक्लाइंड प्लेन सरफेस, इट इज द एंगल बिटवीन द इंक्लाइंड प्लेन सरफेस, दिस इज अवर इंक्लाइंड प्लेन सरफेस and a horizontal plane, the angle between the inclined plane surface and this is the horizontal plane, that is called as the tilt angle or slope angle. It is considered positive for the surface sloping toward the south. Toward the south direction this angle is always positive and toward the north this angle is negative, guys. In this figure we clear this concept. This angle is slope the angle between what is inclined plane surface and horizontal surface. This angle is nothing but the tilt angle or slope angle. This angle is positive for south and for north it is negative. Now another last definition is what is angle of incidence. It is shown by the letter theta. Okay, and this is very show this position, this theta. So how to define the angle between a sun rays? If you observe here, suppose SP is nothing but our sun rays. Sun ray. The angle between the sun rays incident on a plane surface. Incident on a where? On a which surface? Plane surface, and normal to that surface as shown in figure. Normal to that surface, that is called as the angle of incidence. Okay, this is normal to that surface. This position is normal, and this is the sun rays, that is called as the angle of incidence. I have to show in this figure also, guys. If you observe here this theta, the angle between the sun rays and normal to this inclined surface, that is called as the angle of incidence. So I erase this portion. You observe here this angle of incidence theta I, angle between the sun rays and normal to this inclined plane surface, that is called as the angle of incidence. In that figure also, if you observe, okay, this position, the theta I, angle of incidence. Okay guys, oh, so this position also you observe in this position, the angle of incidence, the angle between the surface and normal to the surface. It is angle between the surface, angle between the sun rays incident on a plane surface and normal to that surface, that is called as the angle of incidence. So this is the end of all definition. These definitions are very important, guys. And the diagram what we learn here, this diagram is also very important, and this question is always very important to ask for 7 mark or sometimes it is asked for 12 marks to explain the all solar radiation geometry. So in that topic, what is, you write down all the definitions. Okay, all these definitions, basic earth sun angles, you draw this figure. Okay, this is all figures very important. You write down all these angles, you write down all these definitions, declination, hour angle, formulae, zenith angle, solar azimuth angle, altitude angles, surface azimuth angle, tilt angle or angle of incidence. Okay, so guys, I stop here. If you like my videos, so please share my videos with your friends or another college friends, and subscribe my YouTube channel to press the bell icon buttons. So stay at home, stay safe. Thank you very much.